What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are live and in living color here with round number 3 of our standard store championships. We got Vasilios on Red Black Lizards against Jason on Boros Midrange. Boros Control. Not sure what we're calling it, but yeah. Vasilios here going to start with the bats and get lost, leaving Jason with lands and Quintorius. So, alrighty then. Off to a good start here for Vasilios, I guess you could say. But thank you all so much for joining us. If you're watching live on twitch.tv/Impact Gaming Center, we appreciate you so very much. And if you're watching on YouTube after the fact, thank you so much to you. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell icon, and set it to all so you don't miss out on content like this. All right, we're going to change and drain and gain and drain. Those are the words. Anyways, Vasilios is going to come in. And here comes the Jasper Flint Laughing Man. He's a 3-mana 4/3 creatures you control, but don't own, are mercenaries in addition to their other types. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library, where X is the number of outlaws you control. Until the end of the turn, you may cast spells from among cards and play mana as any color. Spend mana as any color. Yeah, so Vasilios explaining that right now after the Urbrass Forge revealed. All right. Attacking for 5. Fire Glass Mentor. It's a 2-mana 2/1. At the beginning of your second main phase, if an opponent lost life this turn, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them. Until the end of the turn, you may play that card. Lizard. And here comes Gev. Gev's Scaled Scorch is a 2-mana 3/2. It has Ward, pay 2 life, and then other creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on them for each opponent who lost life this turn. And whenever you cast a lizard spell, Gev deals 1 damage to target opponent. Jason is in a bit of trouble here, folks. No blocks on the token from Urbrass Forge. Biza, the Bounding Crasis. Okay, that's going to be a good way to try and stabilize here. Jason's drawn very well, and this is an excellent play. Go to 18. Make some dudes. So 2 fishes. And those little maroon sleeves are fish. One, 2, and 3. Get Lost, a pretty good one. Get Lost, Biza goes down. Yeah, we're going to go grab some tokens real quick. But yes, Vasilios off to a blazing start with the thumbs up. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. We do appreciate you. And again, head on over to impactgamingcenter.gg for all your Magic the Gathering tabletop. And we have other card games there as well. Impactgamingcenter.gg, your one-stop shop for all things card and tabletop gaming. All right, so that die is going to represent how many fish Jason has on the battlefield. Alrighty, so Vasilios would like to go to combat. One of the fish is going to be thrown in front of the laughing Jasper Flint. Down to 14, up to 20 goes Vasilios. Iridescent Vine Lasher. And Deep Cavern Bat. Quintorius going to hit the bin. Well, not the bin, but... And Vasilios is in a commanding position here in this game number 1. Although Jason does play Sunfall, so definitely would be a pretty good draw here. So one of the maps going to explore away. Lauren. And we're going to explore again. And the land goes to Jason's hand. Temporary lockdown, a pretty good one. Get Lost in Quintorius going to return. And that was an excellent get there for Jason. Swing 3 down to 16 goes Vasilios. Ooh. Down to 8 off of the attack from the laughing Jasper. Thought Stalker Warlock. It has minutes, it's a 2-2, and when it enters, choose target opponent. If they lost life this turn, they reveal their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. They discard it, otherwise they discard a card. So Fountain Port, Get Lost, Quintorius, and Inspiring Vantage. Pass back. Another Inspiring Vantage is the draw for Jason. Yep, down to 12 goes Vasilios. Sack the token, draw a card with the Fountain Port. And Jason going to pass back to Vasilios. Vasilios. Going to trigger Jasper. Get Lost. Your own Get Lost is targeting your own temporary lockdown. Holy smokes, that's good. Vasilios is going to get all the things back. 2 bats will enter. Oh, and there is a Sunfall, but, I mean, that thing's definitely getting taken by one of those bats. Yeah, so in response, Jason is going to tag the Jasper Flint. So Sunfall going to be taken by one of the bats. Sack a map. Target Thought Stalker Warlock. Cracking another map, hitting another land. And Thought Stalker going to get in there for 2. Down to 6, Jason falls. And reveal the top 2. Flame Cache Gecko. Plays land. Deals Jason 1 damage. Gev gonna deal 1 after the Outlaw enters. Flame Gecko is going to activate and discard a card and draw a card for Vasilios. What a turn for Vasilios there. All right, Jason needs to basically top deck another Sunfall or a removal spell for the bat. Swing 5. Not sure if Vasilios cares about this too much, but might block just to be on the safe side. Gonna sack the token. Yep, and Jason's gonna call it because he could not draw a Sunfall. Wow, what a game. Get Lost, your own Get Lost to get rid of the temporary lockdown. That's absolutely brutal. Vasilios taking game 1 there. We move on to game number 2 here momentarily, but thank you everybody for joining us. I'm Les Alex. We're live at Impact Gaming Center in the fabulous Fairview Heights, Illinois. If you're in the St. Louis area or in the Midwest in general, we'd love to see you. Come on out. Check out our half of our play space. We've got 3 tournaments happening today, so big tournament. We've got, of course, the Standard Showdown. We've also got a Vanguard, Cardfight Vanguard tournament, and a One Piece tournament as well. As these players sideboard, I do have some Goldfish lists. These aren't exactly their lists, so keep that in mind. But for Vasilios, some options from the sideboard. Urbrass Forge, Glistening Deluge. Of course, this is the really good board wipe. Shieldred's Edict, Duress, and Cut Down. I think definitely if Vasilios has access to Duress, those will definitely be coming in over to Jason's side of things. And again, these aren't exact deck lists, but we've got Biza, more Urbrass Forges, Temporary Lockdown. Those will definitely come in. Loran of the Third Path. We've got Brotherhood's End. I think those will probably come in as well. Rest in Peace, Grand Abolisher, and Destroy Evil. So, I like Temporary Lockdown, and Brotherhood's End for Jason. That's just what I think, though. Let's move back down to the battlefield. Vasilios up a game with Rakdos Lizards over Jason on Boros Midrange. Alrighty, so I assume Jason's going to be on the play here in game number 2. And again, we are playing for that absolutely gorgeous Urza Saga full art textless foil today. Top 8, of course, gets the beautiful Shark Typhoons. And it looks like both players are going to take mulligans. That is unfortunate. But I suppose it's better than one person mulliganing to oblivion. Ooh, Jason gonna mulligan again. And Vasilios will keep. Alrighty, we are off to the races. Inspiring Vantage back to Vasilios. Mountain and Deep Cavern Bats. Lockdown, Lightning Helix, Bees of Land. Vasilios going to tag the Helix. Attack for 1 with the bat. Little gain, little drain. Thought Stalker Warlock. Gonna get rid of that Biza. Thought Stalker Warlock is a 3-drop, so it doesn't get hit by temporary lockdown. Fountain Port gonna enter the battlefield. And Jason's just going to pass back. Jason's at that interesting spot in the game where you want your opponent to commit more to the boards before you cast your Wrath. Fireglass Mentor. Trigger. Look at the top two. Gonna play the Village. Ooh. Double lockdown. Pretty good. And pass back to Jason. Now this lockdown going to be pretty darn good. Lockdown and Lightning Helix come back to hand. Mirrex. Lightning Helix. Targeting the Warlock. Vasilios has still got some action. Vine Lasher with the Offspring. And play the land, so they take Jason take 2 damage. Temporary lockdown. And pass back. Here comes Gev. And just pass back. Stalker going to come back to hand thanks to the Village being cracked. Cast trigger Gev. So down to 16 goes Jason. 2 lands in hand for Vasilios. And a pass back. Make a Might off of the Mirrex. There we go. Yeah, we don't. Energy token. Second to draw a card here for Jason. And pass back. That is a duress. And that is a season. Yeah, Vasilios gonna take a read. We're gonna read. Season of the Burrow. And we got a Reed Fountain Port. Three mana. Urabrask's Forge. Get in the red zone, says Vasilios. Gev gonna trade with the Restless Land. Down to 6 goes Jason. Mountain for the turn for Jason. Back to Vasilios. Hired Claw. Whenever you attack with one or more lizards, deals 1 damage to an opponent, and you can tap 2 to put a +1/+1 counter on Hired Claw. Activate only if an opponent lost life this turn, and only once each turn. Take 3, down to 2. And the Hired Claw will get a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, the Legion, not Legion Extruder. Urabrask 4 token does go away at the end of combat. Is that another Hired Claw? All right. Forge coming in. This will be a 3/1 with haste. Hired Claw, and that's going to be it. Jason going to extend the hand. Vasilios going to take it into games. There you have it, folks. Thank you all so much. If you are watching live, make sure to stay around, stay tuned, stay locked in. Impact Gaming Center. Hit up impactgamingcenter.gg for all your Magic the Gathering and tabletop gaming needs. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell icon, and set it to all so you don't miss content like this. That's for YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. We've got 2 more rounds of Swiss and then a top 8. So you don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to miss out. Thank you all so much. We will be back momentarily with round number 4 here. And we appreciate you until the next one. Catch you on the flippy flop. Adios.